go. Welcome back to the PWC channel, everyone. This is another Tusk Division match, and it is between Nickinator13, aka Nick, aka Jayballester, aka God himself, and then his opponent is Jayballester from Spain. And I'm here with Leighton today. Hello, Leighton.
Good evening.
Yes, and I'm very excited for this match because Jay Ball is new to the league, and so far he hasn't had too much luck this season, but he's clearly shown that he is a good player, and I expect him to make a comeback eventually, and I'm excited to see if this will be today, as Nick is another tough opponent. And yeah, with that being said, let's look at the matchup. We do have Politoad, which I believe is the signature for Jay Ball. Then we got the big new ape, that's scary. Tornadus, Floatzel, Mega Mawile, I think, and Regieleki. And then for Nick, we do have Braviary Hisui, which is the
AVR.
signature. Braviary, yes, I still can't pronounce it. Sorry, too German for that word. All right, then we got Gudra Hisui, Breloom, Ursaluna, Samurott Hisui, so he's a Hisui connoisseur, Nick is. And then we got Crobat as the last mon. All right, what's funny for sure is that J-Ball brought Regieleki against Regieleki here. That's hilarious to me.
Oh, you're right. Doesn't even notice that.
That's gonna be my attempt at humor for this match. And yeah, do you notice anything that stands out to you from the matchup?
I mean, he has, except of his Gudra, nothing really that takes any rain wave crash from Floatzer. I mean, yeah, the Samurott and the Breloom do resist those type, but it will be a two-shot still.
Yeah, for sure. So the rain sweeper is definitely going to be a thing for J-Ball. But yeah, then we got obviously on the other side we do have Ursaluna, which I think there's like 2 switch-ins in the game for that thing. But the problem is the same problem that J-Ball has had all season, and that he has brought Regieleki, and Regieleki is just so terrible because it's basically like playing with 5 mons, just like here Shadow Galate does with Voltorb Hisui. So yeah, it's the same thing pretty much. And the problem in this game is going to be that every time Regieleki is in, Nick can go into Ursaluna and J-Ball doesn't have a switch in.
And J-Ball can abuse that with switching into Floatzel, hard switch.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, that's might be an interesting mind game for late in the match. So yeah, but obviously we
Yeah,
will
the
see how
match
it
started.
plays out.
Oh, what? I didn't even know this learned Stealth Rock.
Yeah, it does learn Staff Rock. I saw that when I checked out the moveset. It's not too common, but yeah, it can run it. All right, and
So much.
that's interesting. So Nick opts for the Toxic here, which is a good plan in my opinion, just because he doesn't have to hit the what's it
Exactly.
called? Annihilape with it
Exactly, yeah.
to boost the Ghost type stab, which it has.
And Annihilape doesn't like to get toxic, that's true.
Yeah, and yeah, obviously it doesn't get the boost from it. So yeah,
So
so this
otherwise,
is gonna be a defensive probably, this Crobat.
he also could have switched into Mawile, I think. I mean, the Crobat wouldn't have done much to it as anyways.
Mm,
And
true. Oh, and he predicts the U-turn and gets his boost anyway. So that's what I mean. He does these kinds of plays where you can definitely see that he knows what he's doing. And
not wrong, yeah.
yeah, it's definitely not a bad player, J-Ball is. And he got his
That
first
was
boost. So Nick is gonna think twice about U-turning next time.
I hope so. Unless everything will die to one hit. Rage Fist is going to claim kills after kills.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, the thing about Annihilape is that it's not that fast, unfortunately. But yeah, apart from that, it's really, really good. Just a very good mon.
Yeah.
Right, in
I mean, right
comes.
now, Yeah, the red just doesn't kill. That's a free spore. That was
Oh,
no.
Vital Spirit, no way. Haha, that's so
Who
cool.
runs, who runs Vital Spirit? Oh my god.
What's
How
what's
awesome.
um what's the ability normally?
Usually you run Defiant.
Ah, yeah, makes sense. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, that's so cool. Nice prep by J-Ball. Nick saying rip in the chat. RIP.
That's that's hot. I
Yeah,
haven't seen that one yet.
that's very nice. Great prep by J-Ball. Pays off hugely here now. Nick basically has to sack something. I mean, he could try switching into the Samurott, but I mean, is that
Mm,
gonna lead to anything really? I mean, he could go into Crobat maybe if it is defensive.
either Crobat or, I mean, Ursa Luna does, if it's running Guts, it would get burned. I'm pretty sure Ursa Luna lives a close combat,
Yeah,
and
but
it
why?
would.
I mean, I definitely don't agree with going into Ursaluna personally here. But he
Yeah,
does it
you see?
nonetheless. All right.
Huh. I
But
would have clicked close combat as well, though.
yeah,
It wasn't the smartest idea to click Rage just again.
yeah. And I personally wouldn't have risked the Ursaluna there because it's really good. Um, J-Ball doesn't really have a switch in for it, and I mean, if he loses it, I guess he still has Gutra for the Regieleki, so it wouldn't be the end of
Yeah,
the world. But I mean,
would
Regieleki is
rotate.
useless anyway, no matter what.
I mean, he has 3 electric weaknesses, so
Yeah, yeah, but I'm just talking in general. Regieleki is the worst mon in the universe by far.
yeah,
S-
it's pretty easy to prep against.
I hate that thing so much. It's so bad. Honestly, it's always it just makes the team weaker. It's worse than leaving the slot just open, in my opinion. It's so bad. All right,
But
but he successfully predicts the earthquake here.
what's coming next?
Yeah, I mean he can go into Morwal now if he wants to, if he wants to be really cheeky. But he
Yeah,
doesn't have
how
a
long would
switch in
you get?
period, so I mean he could also go back into the Annihilape, obviously. Yeah, if he predicts the normal type move. Oh, he goes into Floatzel, what? And Nick has Facade, but he doesn't have the burn. What the hell? That why?
I wonder what item he's running. It's not leftover or something. It's what could it be?
I don't know. I don't know what Ursaluna runs these days. I mean, I don't really know him on period.
Assault? I bet it's Assault Vest or something.
It might be Assault Vest, which would make
It,
sense just because Regieleki is right there.
yeah,
Um,
he Nikinator has used Assault Vest or Saluna before.
mm, I can see that. All right, but in comes the Floatzel, which took a lot of damage, and Nick just sacks the Breloom. Oh, if he
Yeah.
has Mach Punch, he could maybe even, but he won't
Yeah.
have because he's not Technician, so probably doesn't have the Mach Punch. But
Mm, probably not.
but
Spore Leech, Seed Sub, and Focus Punch, I bet.
possible. But maybe J-Ball is fearing it, so if he wants to, he could. I mean, he's gonna click something, right? He could click like Leech Seed if he has it, or
Would
even
would you would you risk the Map Punch right now?
um.
Yeah. Oh, it
Ye-
didn't even kill.
Yeah, I wasn't sorry, I couldn't answer you in time because I had to think about it, but I don't know if I would have or not. But he did, and he did have the Mark Punch, but he got away with it. All right, so J-Ball
After
takes the lead here. Sorry?
one wave crash, and he's killing himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but at least he still has that one wave crash, which
But
nothing
guess what?
is, I mean, nothing is gonna appreciate it.
True.
Oh, in comes the Braviary and goes for agility. Interesting. And he's not heavy
It,
duty boots.
It does have heat wave, right?
Yep, and it does have sheer force, correct?
I'm pretty sure of it, yeah.
Oh, he goes
Oh,
for flying. Interesting. All
oh
right.
man,
So Nick
no
has
heat
some,
wave.
yeah, Nick has some interesting sets, but he did not have Heat Wave, which could have been bad, honestly, for Morwile probably.
Yep.
Okay.
If I was Jay, I would have clicked Sucker Punch anyways, because I already forgot again about terrestrialization.
Yeah, that's your thing, right? You like to
Yeah.
forget about the Terra, but yeah. All right, but Jay goes for the 2-mon lead right now. But yeah, I mean, Floatzel and Morwile are pretty low for him.
Ceaseless does Ceaseless Edge kill?
I don't know the base power of that move.
65?
We'll see.
Yeah.
65. All right, that's
It's
such a great
65
move, man.
plus, yeah,
Crazy.
it is 65 plus sharpness. That
Yeah, but
definitely kills.
now Nick
Now he can
managed.
go into Rapier Decky.
I was just gonna say, Nick equalized the game here. It's now 4-4 because
Oh,
he's got 4 months
because
left, and
yeah,
J-Ball has 4 months and Reggie Alecki, so um,
absolutely.
that's a 50-50 match, as I call it. But yeah, the Floatzel, that's the nice thing about the Ceaseless Edge is that it also killed Floatzel in the same hit. So basically,
True.
it's like Nick took the lead, actually. So it's 4-3 for Nick
Before, yeah.
right now. Nice, nice.
Rapier Decky can spin, which I would do now.
Mm, that makes sense, but
And what after that? Because the Ursaluna can just click Facade into Regieleki. It doesn't even have to Earthquake.
I mean, I don't see it clicking Facade, honestly, just because Primeape could come
Ah,
into that.
right.
I would click Earth EQ first, but anyway, in comes Primeape, and yeah, I mean, Crobat is really the only answer now.
It's a gamble now. I mean, he can click Aqua Jet because one, it doesn't kill, and two, it boosts the Rage Fist again.
Yeah, he has to go
Yeah,
into Crobat, no question.
yeah.
And J-Ball
Well,
doesn't. Yeah,
I wonder.
once if this Crobat ever drops, he doesn't have a single answer for close combat left. It's gonna be a huge problem. Oh, but
None
he
of.
saves the opposing Floatzel here, which is interesting.
What was that? Oh my god. Why did he do that?
Yeah,
The
that
rocks didn't even matter.
and as we say that, we see the Karma Freeze by Nickinator. So a little bit of PWC history for those of you who don't know. Nickinator is famous for once winning a match where he froze his opponent 3 times in one match with Tri-Attack. So yeah, fate comes back to haunt him right here with the very unfortunate freeze, just because
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 he made because he clicked a stupid move.
yeah, I guess. I mean, Defog was, I agree. The spike was definitely more beneficial for him than the Staff Rocks were for J-Ball. But yeah, now he just loses to close combat, honestly.
Yeah,
Because the rest of his
that's
guys aren't even fast.
exactly. And I
So,
mean, perhaps Ozaruna takes one hit, but
yeah, from 80%, is it that fat? I don't know.
it does have lots of bulk
Uh,
physically.
all right. Yeah, I
Right
guess.
now, he can just sack this.
Yeah, and then he can go into Annihilape and just clicks close combat, and there's really nothing that Nick can do from here on
Come
out, I
on,
think. Yeah, he can just sack.
that
Then he can.
why, why, why?
I mean, he didn't have any good options. He basically lost the game at this point. So yeah,
But he could have still dealt some damage with this one at least, with Aqua Jet if needed. I
true,
mean,
true,
yeah,
true.
but
I guess, yeah. I guess I would have also sacked the Gudra as he's gonna do now. But
I
I mean,
wonder.
yeah, it
It would
doesn't
be
really
too
matter,
good.
honestly.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, had he
In the
sacked the
end,
Gudra, he could have had the Gui immediately. So I definitely disagree with his choice right there. And now he's gonna sack Red Jayballester. See, it's even at this point in the match, it's still just gonna be a sack and useless.
Bro.
This is so terrible.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ,
But
44% with an explosion. How bad can you be? He should have just protected. All right, in comes Annihilape for the kill. Well played from J-Ball right here. Congrats. I'm happy for him. He deserved that win for sure. After he had
yeah,
some,
congrats.
he had some
Nick completely fucked up.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, honestly. He just made 1 or 2 plays that I would have done differently personally, but yeah, it was definitely well played and well prepped by Jay. So that's very good. And let's see, maybe he can make a comeback even. So playoffs are not out of reach for anyone at this point, I think.
Not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So thank you so much for joining me, Leighton. That was fun. And
It was a pleasure to be with you.
yes, my pleasure was mine. And yeah, with that being said, we will end this recording and we'll see you guys in the next one.